Say hi in the comments or leave me a comment if you're coming back and watching the replay. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can earn $100 a day online with these 3 secrets. And you may want to get a piece of paper, pencil, and write these down. And I've done this personally to make the money that I'm making in a full-time income on the internet. So the first one, and these are earn $100 a day with these 3 secrets. The first one is you want to build a brand and an audience. You want to build you. You never want to brand a company that you're with. If you're setting up a Facebook fan page, you want to put it under your name. Companies come and go. People join people, not companies. And the way you build an audience is you create valuable content. Are you creating a piece of content every day and put out valuable information that serves your audience and helps them solve a problem? And how you do it, you want to pick one marketing strategy. You want to pick one social media platform. It doesn't have to be YouTube. It could be Facebook. It could be Snapchat. It could be Twitter. It could be Instagram. Pick one that you like. Pick one that resonates with you, and then do it until you master it. You don't have to, you don't want to be jumping from social media site to social media site. You'll never get any traction. So just pick one and, take some time and think about it. Because what most people do is they may go over to Instagram and start on Instagram. They don't get the results that they want, and they do it for a couple of weeks or a month, and then they stop, and then they go to another platform. I mean, you may not think people are watching you. I'm telling you they are. You want to show up every day. You want to be putting out valuable content that serves your audience, that helps them solve a problem. So the first one is you want to build a brand and an audience. That's the first one. The second one is you've got to be generating leads every day. Leads are the lifeblood of your business. And the truth is that 95% of people get into this industry, they fail because they don't get enough people looking at their stuff. And whatever you do, whatever platform you pick, you can be building an audience and generating leads. You're putting out content, sending people like free trainings to a capture page, because what you want to do is before you give anything out, you want to get the person's contact information, their email in particular, in exchange for giving them a lead magnet. That's what I call a lead magnet. It could be an ebook. It could be a PDF. That you're giving out that's free content to your audience in exchange for them giving your email. You get them on your list, your autoresponder, because you want to be building a list the whole time you're doing it. I mean, I've made a ton of connections on Facebook. I've got a ton of videos on YouTube. But the fact is, I don't own any of my social media accounts. None of us do. They could come shut my Facebook account at any moment. They could shut my YouTube channel down, any of my social media accounts, and the same applies for you. You don't own them. You don't control them. But the one thing you do own and control is your list. So if you're not generating leads every day, building your list, and I'm sure you've heard the money's in the list, that's true. And for every subscriber you have on your list, it's worth about $1 a month in revenue. It's an asset. You can get to the point if you keep generating leads every day and you're communicating with your audience. I mean, I email my list every day, that you can get to the point where you can send an email out and make money. And none of it, this isn't a get rich quick thing. I want to be clear about that. I did a video a few days ago about how I made it's technically over $40,000 in affiliate marketing. I mean, these are the things that I learned that I've been doing over time. I mean, this isn't a, get rich quick push button thing. It's the time you have to put into it to build the audience, to build your brand. And I wasn't always generating leads every day. I generate leads every single day, free leads off of YouTube. I get free leads off of Facebook, but it wasn't always that way. I mean, I don't have to buy paid traffic. And paid traffic, you definitely want to be doing that, because even if you go buy 100 clicks from like a solo ad vendor and you get 50 leads out of that, that's 50 subscribers you've added to your list. But you want to get to the point where you're generating leads every day. And whether you're using YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, just about all the social media platforms, they have a live stream on it that you can live stream out to your audience. And right now, if you're not doing live stream, it's 20% of the internet traffic. It's going to be 80% by 2020. So you want to tap into it. They're paying more attention to it than anything else. So if you're not doing it, you want to definitely pay attention to it. Start using live stream. You can take something you learned, and I learned this from Ray Higdon. It's called ILT, Invest, Learn, Teach. And take that, what you learned, if you're on a webinar or Facebook Live, or you're taking a course, or you're at a live event, the notes that you should be taking, you can take that and create a piece of content out of it. And you're giving something away for free to that serves your audience. And that's how you can be generating leads. They opt in to get your, whatever it is, your lead magnet, your ebook, whatever it happens to be. So you want to generate leads every single day. And the last one, and if you could do the other two, and if you don't do this, you won't be able to build a business. You won't be able to have a business that will sustain itself. You've got to learn how to make sales. And I know probably 98% of the people I talk to every single day, the truth is they're not making any money. And you do that through a sales funnel and email marketing. Now, if you don't have a sales funnel, I'll give you an opportunity to get access to one, but you need a sales funnel to get people into opt-in, give you their email address, get into your funnel, to get into your autoresponder. You send a follow-up series out to them initially, and then you can keep communicating with them, because even if you have and I have some really good traffic sources, and I can send them to a high converting funnel, I can get, some sales from that, from running some cold traffic. But typically most people have to visit a website 7 times, and they may not buy, they may opt in and not buy then, but they may start buying between like the 5th and 12th email. Or I've had people on my list for months or even over a year before they ever bought anything. You can't control when people are going to buy. But if you don't have a sales funnel and you're not using email marketing to make sales, and when I got into this industry, we all started at the same place. I mean, I got on Facebook and I started meeting all these people and thinking, these people make a lot of money. Why not me? Because you can make, you can basically write your paycheck. If you start doing this and doing it consistently, like I've been doing a YouTube video every day. And there's days I do more since November of 2013. And I just started cutting videos every single day. And and I have days I do more than that. I've done, when I did a 30-day video challenge, I did 112 in a month. Putting content out there. And I'm not the smartest person. I know how to hustle. I've got a work ethic. I mean, go out there and you start taking what you learn and start mastering some skills and then execute. Because some of this is just mastering a marketing strategy, and you really only have to master one and get really, really good at it. You can make a lot of money in this industry. And if you start executing what you've learned and start putting content out there that serves your audience, and be growing your audience. I mean, and my daily method of operation is meet 10 new people, email my list, and create a piece of content. And then I spend time every day doing personal development. A lot of this is mindset. And even if you have a full-time job, most people start this with a full-time job. You can start this working 7 to 10 hours a week in between your, if you have a full-time job, if you've got kids, whatever it is. I mean, I worked a job for about 2 years. In between, like my lunch hour, I take my phone, I go out to my car, I listen to stuff. I had a 45-minute commute each way. You can start listening to stuff when you go to bed at night, getting an iPod, and listening to stuff at night, because you can reprogram your subconscious. And so much of this is mindset. You've got to believe that you can do it. And this business is simple. It really is, but people tend to overcomplicate it. So the 3 things really quick are: you want to build a brand and an audience, and you do that by creating valuable content that serves your audience. You got to be generating leads every day, and you're giving out something free on the front end, and I call it a lead magnet, that you're giving them something for free in exchange for their information, their email address. And that's how you generate leads. You're going out, and I like to lead with value. And if you go on Facebook, a lot of people, all they're doing really is just taking, a replicated website from like their network marketing company and sending people to that, instead of giving people something valuable that they can use that'll help solve a problem. And for most people, getting leads is an issue. And the last one is you have to learn how to make sales. And that's, massive action equals massive results. If you learn and market and master some skills and then go out and execute, because what most people do is they don't do anything. They don't take something that they learned and go out and learn it and master it. Just pick one marketing strategy. That's all that you have to do. And so that's it for today. If you found value with this video, please like it, leave a comment below. I'll give you access to a system that I've used, and you can click the link below. You need, funnels. You need training, somebody to mentor you, to learn how to do this, to master a skill. I mean, this isn't, and this, it's not free to get into this. You can take a look at it. It's what I've used, and I've made tens of thousands of dollars using it, and mastering. I started on Facebook, and then I wanted to do video, and I came over here on YouTube, and I make money on YouTube a couple different ways. So you can go ahead, click the link below. That's my #1 recommendation. It's a system I personally use. You can check it out. Leave me a comment below. Thanks for jumping on. Have a great night.